Hi everyone. If you're an international student in China or thinking about studying there, this video is for you. Today, we'll cover everything you need to know about surviving and thriving as a student while also building a foundation for your career. China is an amazing place with so many opportunities, but it's important to know how to navigate it. So whether you're already knee-deep in dumplings or just starting to pack your bags, stick around. We're about to break down how to not just survive, but absolutely crush it as an international student in China. First things first, you'll want to settle in comfortably. Here are a few quick tips on how to make everyday life a little easier in China. Let's be honest, the first few days in a new country can feel like you've landed on another planet. You're jet-lagged, craving familiar food, and everyone's speaking a language you might not understand. But don't worry, it gets easier. First up, language. Now, I'm not saying you need to be fluent in Mandarin before your plane even lands. But trust me, learning basic Mandarin is crucial. While many people in big cities like Beijing and Shanghai speak some English, knowing a bit of the local language will open up so many more opportunities and help you connect with people on a whole other level. Try apps like Duolingo or Hello Chinese to start. Next, let's talk cultural etiquette. Chinese culture places high value on respect and politeness. For example, it's common to greet people with a slight nod or smile instead of a handshake. And remember, chopsticks are your friends, not your enemies. Take time to observe, and you'll blend in smoothly. And finally, for your digital survival kit, make sure to download key apps like WeChat for communication and Alipay, or WeChat Pay for cashless payments. Seriously, these apps are like oxygen in China. You can order food, pay your bills, hail a taxi, even find a date, all with a few taps on your phone. Trust me, these will be lifesavers in your daily life. Now let's talk about money. As a student, you'll likely be on a budget, so managing your finances well is essential. Because let's be real, nobody wants to be that person calling home asking for an emergency loan because they blew their entire semester's allowance on designer knockoff handbags. Here's the good news. China can be surprisingly affordable, especially when it comes to food and transportation. But it's also easy to overspend, especially in big cities. Those flashing neon lights and street vendors selling delicious-smelling snacks can be very persuasive. But resist the urge to splurge on everything you see. My advice? Make a monthly budget and stick to it like your academic scholarship depends on it. And speaking of scholarships, check if you qualify for any. Because hey, free money is the best kind of money. Food from the local markets is usually cheaper than eating out, and trust me, it's delicious. Plus, you can practice your bargaining skills, which is practically a national sport in China. Student discounts are often available too, so always ask. The worst they can say is no. Next up, open a local bank account to make transactions easier and avoid international fees. Banks like ICBC, Bank of China, or China Merchants Bank are commonly used by international students. And finally, if you're feeling extra ambitious and your visa allows, you can look for part-time jobs or internships. Chapter 3. Title Network Like a Boss. Building your future, one connection at a time. One of the best ways to build your career in China is through networking. And no, I'm not talking about the kind of networking where you awkwardly hand out business cards at a stuffy event. I'm talking about genuine human connection. Because in China, relationships matter. It's like the old saying goes, it's not what you know, it's who you know. So, where do you start? Well, your university is a goldmine of opportunities. Most universities have a career center or internship placement office. Make use of these resources. They often have strong connections with local companies looking for interns. Think of them as your personal career matchmakers. They'll help you polish your resume, practice your interview skills, and connect you with potential employers. But don't stop there. Attend networking events. especially those geared toward expats or international students. Websites like Meetup and Eventbrite often have events in cities across China where you can meet other students, professionals, and potential mentors. And of course, no networking strategy is complete without a digital presence. LinkedIn is a powerful tool, but also look into Chinese professional platforms like My. Create a profile, connect with people in your field, and follow relevant industry groups. Remember, networking is a marathon, not a sprint. It's about building genuine relationships, sharing your skills and experiences, and being open to new opportunities. Chapter 4. Title: Ace Your Studies, Becoming a Learning Ninja. While it's important to have fun and explore, remember that you're also there to learn and grow academically and professionally. Because let's be real, you didn't travel all this way and overcome the Great Wall of paperwork just to spend all your time singing karaoke and eating your weight in dumplings. First things first, time management. Balancing classes, social life, and career goals can be tough. The key is to find a system that works for you. Create a schedule that works for you, and make sure to set aside dedicated time for studying, as well as networking and skill development. Speaking of skill development, here's a pro tip. Learn relevant skills that are in demand in China, like coding, business Mandarin, or digital marketing. These days, employers are looking for more than just a degree. They want graduates who are adaptable, tech-savvy, and can communicate effectively in a globalized world. Luckily for you, there are plenty of online courses in both English and Chinese that can help you develop these in-demand skills. And here's another secret weapon. Leverage your university connections for career guidance. Many universities have ties to companies in various industries. Attend career fairs and seek guidance from your professors and advisors. They can be incredibly helpful in pointing you in the right direction. Remember, your time in China is an investment in your future. So, study hard, explore your passions, and don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. Because at the end of the day, the most valuable thing you'll take away from this experience is not just a degree, but a newfound sense of independence, cultural fluency, and a lifetime's worth of memories. 19. Chapter 5. Title: Finding Your Tribe, Building a Support System. Far from home. Studying in a new country can be challenging, so don't hesitate to find support when you need it. Because let's be honest, even the most independent adventurers need a little help sometimes. First and foremost, remember that you're not alone. There are probably thousands of other international students feeling the same mix of excitement and apprehension that you are. And that's where the beauty of community comes in. One of the best ways to combat homesickness and culture shock is to connect with other students, both local and international. Universities are like melting pots of different cultures and perspectives, which is what makes them so exciting. Look for international student organizations or expat groups. These can provide a sense of community and support, helping you to adapt more easily to your new environment. Plus, it's a great way to make lifelong friends from all over the world. Don't be afraid to reach out to your classmates, roommates, or people you meet at events. A simple hello can go a long way. And if you're ever feeling overwhelmed, don't hesitate to reach out to your university's International Student Office or counseling services. They're there to help you navigate the challenges of studying abroad and provide support when you need it most. Outro. Title: You Got This. So there you have it, folks. Your crash course on not just surviving, but thriving as an international student in China. It's like learning to ride a bicycle, except the bicycle is a dragon, and the road is paved with delicious dumplings. Look, it's going to be an adventure, that's for sure. There will be ups and downs, moments of hilarious miscommunication, and times when you miss your home comforts. But trust me, the rewards far outweigh the challenges. So go forth, embrace the chaos, and show China what you're made of.